Joining us now from our sponsors at Brierwood Wine and Spirits to talk about the summer's hottest items is Mark. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks for having us.
Share who you brought today.
This is Jonathan, one of our good friends, a great sales rep for us. He wanted to talk a little about soju and sake today. We have a big tasting coming up tonight, actually, 4 to 7 at our store. And he's going to kind of present those a little bit.
Wonderful. So before we get into all that, where can people find you? Sort of what do you offer? A little bit more about you.
Yeah, we're in Hamburg. We're on the corner of Southwestern and Rogers Road. There's a big Walmart right behind us, so a lot of people visit there. Our website is brierwoodwine.com. Facebook, Instagram, and all the fun social media that we kind of let people know about tastings, special bourbons, new items, and things like that. So you can always follow us on social media and get us on your social media.
Wonderful. So there's a lot of different options here today. Jonathan, let's talk about the soju and sake.
Yeah.
So I obviously know sake, but I don't know soju. So if you can share that more.
Yeah, absolutely. So soju is actually it's pretty much the national spirit of Korea, South Korea. And for people who are unfamiliar, it's actually very similar to vodka in terms of like application, but it's going to have a lot lower proof to it. So typically you're looking somewhere around that 20% ABV, so around 40 proof as opposed to vodka's 80. They have a lot of fun flavors, and it's a spirit that it's designed to be enjoyed with friends. It can be intimidating for people because it's not as familiar, but at the same time, K-Town is actually a brand that's made here in the U.S. by a Korean-American woman who founded it. And she wanted to have all-natural juice, all-natural flavors in a spirit that felt home to her. And so Mark in the Brierwood Wine and Spirits shop has brought these in, and we're going to be tasting them tonight. These two flavors specifically, we have the grape and ginger transfusion, and then we have a Korean pear and perilla and lime.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, Korean pear is really sweet, bigger than your standard pear, really enjoyable, and you can use it pretty much in any vodka application for the most part, just with a little bit lower proof. The origami sake is going to be, obviously, most people associate sake with Japan. This is actually coming from Arkansas. So there was a gentleman named Ben Bell, he was a wine consultant, and he bought a bottle of this, just kind of bottle sake just on a whim one day. Fell in love with it, long story short, ended up in Japan, training with sake distillers. Most people think of it as like rice wine, but it's actually closer to beer in terms of the way that it's created.
Okay.
And so this is actually coming out of Arkansas, which is the rice capital of the United States. So,
Makes total sense.
Yeah, so it's nice to have, international flair with an American kind of background to it. They are designed for an American audience. They have a lot of, directions for it, because another one where it's intimidating to people.
Sure.
So it has directions on, here's how you can drink it. Here's some of the flavors that you can expect from it. So it takes away some of that intimidation factor from it. It makes it much more approachable.
Very nice. So there's a tasting tonight, and you also have a lot of other products in your store. So Mark, let's talk through some of the other hot trends going on for summer.
Yeah, and finally the sun is shining so far today. So we brought some Southern Tier cocktails. Great for beaches, pools, barbecues, the golf course, fishing, whatever you like to do. The Southern Tier cocktails are awesome. They're pre-made cocktails. So they're not seltzers that a lot of people love right now. They're actual real cocktails that you'd get at a nice bar, just pre-made, ready to go. Bourbon smash sitting on top there is my favorite. Lemon, mint, ginger, and lime. It's just refreshing. Also packs a little punch, being bourbon. And then they have a lot of great vodka drinks. Vodka Citrus, the Orange Crush, Vodka Madras, which is one of their first ones they made. That's one of the most popular. And they have a little cherry spritz, too. So it brings down the ABV a little bit, so it's not as high alcohol, and a little lighter, easygoing for summertime.
And then speaking of bourbon, let's come down to here, because Father's Day is coming up. So let's share more about that.
We got to prepare for Father's Day.
Yes.
So bourbons are one of the hottest things right now, especially your unique, rare, allocated bourbons. So I brought a few today. E.H. Taylor, one that everyone always looks for. Huge bottle, great package. Tough to find. We don't get a ton of it in, but we'll have some for Father's Day. The same with Blanton's, A lot of people know Blanton's from the little horse on top. It's a collector's item.
Okay.
Buffalo Trace, great bourbon too. And I brought a little 1792 full proof for us too today. This is actually only available at our store.
Wow.
We bought the whole barrel of it, and great option because you can only get it at our store. You can always sample it. We always have a bottle open just in case you want to sample it. Very unique gift for Father's Day.
Yeah, great gift. And then let's share more about the margarita you have as well.
So we just got this brand new margarita recipe in. Patron actually just came out with this. This is a little orange jalapeno liqueur. It's got the Patron tequila in it, but it's a little liqueur. So what we did, we're doing a little margarita with the Patron Reposado, which is just an aged tequila, the Patron liqueur, some lime juice, some simple syrup, and a couple limes, and we actually have a few jalapenos in the glass there just to kick up the spice. So that's your new summer margarita that we just came up with. We'll have recipes at the store. We'll have all the products. You can buy everything at our store as well, so you don't have to shop anywhere else.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Now I learned all about my sake and my soju and the bourbon. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Kate.
If you would like to see everything they have in store, you can visit our sponsors at their location in Hamburg or head to brierwoodwine.com.